Hey, there we are again to another song review. Today with Asunder from China. That's unusual. With a crude imitation. I'm getting a lot of messages of people, asking me, could you review our album, review our song or whatever. Once again, the song reviews are only for my supporters on Patreon or the YouTube channel membership. I recommend Patreon actually, not the YouTube channel membership. However, just for you to know, I cannot review every song that's sent to me, because that's almost impossible. Let's listen to it. Immediately starts, I like that. It's a little chaotic. I don't know if it's the song structure, if the riff doesn't fit the drums, or if the snare is just too loud. I have the feeling that I can hear the bass, but the bass is playing something extremely weird. Could that be? I got new headphones, by the way, because the frickin' Bayer Dynamic are broken. Hey, Bayer Dynamic, reach out to me and send me new stuff, because I make advertisements. No, I don't. I like that. That was cool. Oh, there's a solo guitar coming. Melody guitar. I really like the chaotic guitar somehow, but it's always the drums. I don't know why. I think it was every review so far where I was not happy with the drums. Hymir, my DURBATULUK drummer, is a session drummer. You can hire him for a song or an EP or an album or whatever you want. Link is in the video description. Or just learn how to make better drums on your drum computer. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, I hate doing drums. I know how much time it consumes, Just making drums and throw them in the song is not enough. Okay, the singing is nice as well, because it's super distorted. That reminds me of old black metal. Okay, maybe a little too chaotic, the guitars, but it's fine still. I mean, it's a 12-minute song. I expect something like a break to an atmospheric part, or rockin' or whatever, rock and roll. The guitar riff is actually pretty interesting and nice, It took me some time to figure out when it starts and when it ends, because it's somehow... the second part of the guitar riff starts like the first part ends, and this is pretty interesting, if I'm correct. This sounds very nice, I gotta say. Make music like that. I'm kidding, okay. I'm hearing clipping, Is it recorded with a real amplifier? I think we're getting back into the distortion. Oh, little goosebumps. And it's not cold in Germany, by the way. This is I don't know what to say. I think this is pretty good. And see, now that there's no blast beats anymore, the drums aren't that annoying. I think that's a mistake beginners may do. I don't know if you're a beginner, it doesn't sound like it. During blast beats, the snare is usually quieter because, of course, because you don't, imagine you being a drummer, you don't have the strength to hit the snare during blast beats as hard as you usually hit it during slow parts. So the snare should always be quieter during blast beats. And if you now write a comment under this video that this is real drums, I'm going to sound like a total douchebag, but that's fine. I like that part. This melody, the thing is, I think the intro was the worst part now that I think of it, but it's kind of important because it throws you in the song and you expect, you think like, what the hell is going on? Then it gets slow and then all this great stuff. The structure is great. I like this song. I'm going to buy it. No. Oh, link is in the video description by the way, in case you want to buy it, in case you want to support Asunder. That's probably pronounced pretty wrongly. I like that there's so much more than just this one guitar. You can hear somewhere in the back, huh? Ah, the Death Spell Omega part. Nah, I'm just kidding. The funny thing is, and that's pretty rare, I don't know what happens next. And this is pretty catchy, I gotta say, because a lot of black metal gets boring to me since I'm listening to black metal for almost 20 years now, and I can somehow predict where the song goes. I cannot do that here. And that's a very huge compliment. I'm not a big fan of, you know, two guitars playing single notes, but that's just my taste, even though I did that myself in the song Seelenwanderung. But That's a matter of taste. I still like the songs. Damn. By the way, if you write a comment complaining that I'm talking over the song, go there and listen to the song for yourself, you motherfucker. You know what makes songs like that interesting? Songs that don't have an actual structure, songs that are more a story than a song, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. You can always listen to the songs and be surprised. When you listen to a song, verse, chorus, you basically know the whole song after 1 minute. That's probably the reason why most songs on frickin' Spotify are just 1.5 minutes long. I don't know. Yeah, I like that. Not bad. I'm having the feeling that the bass is not real. Is that possible? I mean, it is possible, but is it the case? I mean, with a 12-minute track, of course you have to somehow tell a story. You cannot always go verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus forever. But a lot of people fail doing that because it's not easy. And I think this is pretty well done for a 12-minute song. Ah, tempo change. You know, I always thought I'm not into melodic black metal, but this is the kind of black metal I enjoy as well. So I guess I'm into melodic because it is a little melodic, right? Atmospheric and melodic black metal, you know, sometimes. They're sometimes like shaking hands. Oh! This was a weird ending, but hell! That was a pretty nice song, I gotta say. Yeah, what can I say? I think I said everything already. For a 12-minute song, this is surprisingly entertaining. Everything kind of made sense. Very round, very well written. At least to me, you know. We're talking just about my opinion here. Yeah. Links are in the video description. Go and support Asundar. And I see you next time.